In this video, we're going to go through the process of how you can make money with Pinterest. But before we get into it, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. So the first thing you want to do is go to Pinterest and create an account. But before we open an account, click here and then convert to business. This is very important because once you convert your account to a business account, you will have additional options. And the most important one is insights and analytics. But I'll explain that in more detail later on in the video. So go ahead and click the upgrade button here and it will take you to your free business account. You'll need to set up a name for the profile, whether or not you have a website, but these details ain't that important. The important part is that we can do research right now. So when you log into your account, here's what you need to do. Click on analytics and click on trends. Now this is the most important thing you need to do if you want to make money on Pinterest. First off, everyone knows that Pinterest gets a lot of traffic and Pinterest has over 1 billion visits each month. So it's a perfect way to make money. And now guess what we're gonna do? First, connect Pinterest and Etsy to generate these sales, because Etsy alone has nearly 500 million visits each month, and it's a perfect solution if you want to sell something. So what's our plan for today? How can we do research and what's the strategy? Research is extremely important, which is why I suggest that you need to sign up for a business account on Pinterest so you can use Pinterest trends for that. And if you scroll down, you'll actually see what people are looking for. So that's the most important part of it. We need to know what people are looking for. If you know what people are searching for, then you'll know what to sell, right? And today we're going to move on to print on demand as well. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself today because it's an easy process. For example, use printful.com where you can just register very quickly and start designing. But what are you going to design? What shirt, for example, would you like to make? And how can we actually make it? Well, first of all, print on demand works like this. So someone, for example, orders from your website or Etsy store. So what will happen from there? Etsy sends it to Printful because you can connect Printful to Etsy, and then you go to Pinterest. Then Printful makes the shirt, so you just do the design and they do everything else. They make the product and then ship the product. They're in charge of the customer service. You only get a commission. So here we have several filters. For example, you can search for keywords or interest, or you can just search for t-shirts at the top. I'm just using this as an example. You can choose whatever you like. Now here you can see that gives me the opportunity to do some extensive research to see what kind of design I want. It's giving me the option to choose funny shirts, vintage shirts, Disney shirts, and so on. Also, what's great is that you have a little graph on the side which tells you if people are searching for this item. So I'm going to just click on t-shirts and then you can compare if people are looking for it. So as you can see, t-shirts are on the rise, and the reason for this is that it's summertime and people want to buy these shirts because it's a perfect time for them. Now if you go down, you can see some other statistics. For example, we can see that women are looking for shirts right now, and that's normal because women always buy things over the internet more than men actually do. So it's always best to target this demographic because you can sell more, and believe it or not, it's not hard. Anyone can do this, and the only thing stopping you is you. So don't be lazy. No one is going to do this for you. So if you want to open a shop on Etsy, connect it to Printful, it will be easy, and then you can use Pinterest for traffic. Believe me, if you do it, it will work for sure. You can't go wrong with this. So what do we do once we discover the trends on Pinterest? Well, you can go a little further with these shirts, and once you search for them, you'll see the other options like I showed you earlier. But first, let's go to Etsy and create an account, which is easy. Then switch to Printful, and then you can just connect that store to Etsy, and then of course we'll be using Pinterest as a traffic source. Now how are we going to design these t-shirts? Who will help us? Well, Canva.com is a pretty popular thing. You can create many designs here and all of them for free. So go to canva.com, search for t-shirts, and you'll get a lot of these patterns. But be careful not to choose ones with a crown on it or if it says pro, because you have to pay for this. So skip those and go straight for the free ones. You have many options to choose from. So you can just make a t-shirt out of this, for example. Click customize this template, and then you just add your own touch. Play around with it, be creative, and I don't know if you have a passion for it, you can move it around. You can add text, you can just turn it into a logo if you want, whatever you want. Or you can just create these designs on the left side here, and you can choose another one, or you can just add to this design here. But once you're ready, click the share button and then click download, and download it to your computer, and that's all. It's so easy. Now let's go back to Printful, which will be designing our t-shirt, and I just want to show you this. They will even show you how much money you can earn. For example, with t-shirts, you have a lot of these other designs, but let's stick with this t-shirt here. Here you can see that if you sell this shirt for $15 and get 5 sales a day, your approximate annual profit will be around $9,000. But it's all up to you. The more time you invest in it, the more money you can make, because once you start, you'll get more experience, and then you'll know what you can do to scale it up to the next level, and you'll be happy about it. you can just experiment with it, sell one shirt or sell two, and then gradually more and more, and you'll definitely love it. So sell online, click let's go, register and design your product here. Scroll down, choose a product, and you can do whatever you want. I'll take a shirt for example, and then you can change the color, you can change the size, you can choose whatever you want, you can delete the text if you don't need it, and when you're done, just upload it. You can see that that's what I did on Canva, and of course it's gonna go right away. Now you can resize it and you can change it or you can rotate it, whatever you want.
Nice.
You can make a logo out of it, whatever you decide. Now I'll leave the design process to you because we have a bigger part to take care of. When you've done that, go to Printful because you need to connect your Etsy shop to Printful. And you have to do this because when someone orders this shirt from your Etsy store, the order will go directly to Printful, and then Printful will print it and ship it out. That's why it's print on demand, and you have to connect these two because they're partners that work together, and it makes it a really easy process for you. So you'll only be selling on Etsy, but Printful will be the one printing and shipping them. Now there are already a lot of people doing this, and if you search for t-shirts you'll see that there are actually a lot of these people out there doing this already. So here's a similar design that we made. For example, you can just take a look at this, what other people are doing, and of course you can just try to replicate them and just try to be better than them. And now you can set the price as you see fit. You can choose to follow these other people's prices online, but of course you don't have to. You can simply create your own look. And look at this t-shirt, $35. And then once we make the product, you will use Pinterest for traffic, because as we have seen, Pinterest has a lot of traffic and many people only buy through Pinterest, which is insane. Pinterest also offers advertisements. You can only pay for ads, but that's something to consider later on after you gain some experience. Then you can just pay for a few ads, and they also have videos, so if you can use the videos on Pinterest, that would be great, and they only need to be around 10 to 15 seconds long. So if you go to your account on Pinterest, just go here, or you can just go to create a pin. So you just create a pin, drag this image, you can just take a screenshot of your Etsy shop for example, or a t-shirt, and add the title and of course the destination link. So the destination link will be your store link on Etsy. So that's the entire strategy. I've given you the main highlights, the step-by-step method you need to follow to make money with Pinterest. But of course everything will depend on you. You just have to invest your time in it. Go do some research, and you have these trends on Pinterest. They're really good, but you have to do your own research. So go read some blogs, read a lot about it, watch some more videos, and see what is needed to be successful in this field. And of course you will win a lot of money at the end. You just need to be consistent and work hard. All you have to do is some research, create a few products, design something, and Printful and Etsy will do the work for you. I've seen people design them all over the world and sell a bunch of stuff on Pinterest. Some of them even use artificial intelligence tools to make the design. So imagine you could use the Mid-Journey tool to create these t-shirts. I mean, it's amazing. Imagine you could do something like that on a t-shirt, or I don't know, something like that. There's a lot of ideas out there. Just follow these steps and give it a try. Don't be lazy. Many people only watch videos and don't take action, and they might say, oh, that's not possible, I can't do that, I can't do this. Well, let me tell you, if you think you can't do it, then you really can't. But if you do believe you can do it, then you will do it.
Do it! Just do it!
You just need to tap into that money making mindset. And so that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.